What's up, y'all? My bad. Have to get out this work shirt. Get home and get showered up. Watch this day off me. But man. Mr. Jamie Eric Bishop Foxx. Wow. Why are they misleading the public like this, man? Why are they trying to fool us with this Jamie Foxx character? I don't know. All they doing is just helping everybody realize that this is all a play. This is all a play. It's all scripted. Everything I say in this video is allegedly. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Everything I say is allegedly. Mr. Jamie Foxx, I feel, was taken out a long time ago. I want to send a shout out to Minister Cloud Up the Don for helping me not be by myself on this head tattoo conspiracy. We're going to just call it a conspiracy, even though Cloud Up and we know it's not a conspiracy. I know for a fact because I met Jamie Foxx in person when I was working at the Los Angeles Center Studios. As a matter of fact, I have a very good memory. It blows my mind how I remember certain things. But I remember the production company that Jamie Foxx had. And I remember the pilot that he was shooting on site at my job at the Los Angeles Center Studios. His production company, listen carefully. As a matter of fact, after I get up this video, I think we all need to do the research on this production company so we can kind of go through the wormhole and try to understand how long he had if he still had this same production company, how long he had it, and if it's connected to anything that's going on right now. But the name of his production company, you guys, is called It's a No-Brainer. You know, like they say, oh, it's a no-brainer. That was the name of his production company. So y'all know I'm not capping. I don't make up nothing. I gotta make up something for it, dog. A lot of people out here, there's some actors. You know, they're good at acting and acting like they know stuff and been around. But I'm from the streets of LA. Born and raised in California. Raised around a celebrity or celebrities. I was raised by the Gap Band family, pretty much, technically. So I've met a lot of celebrities. I met Snoop, met Corrupt, DJ Quick, Battle Cat, Stevie Wonder. I met Shaka Khan. I met a lot of celebrities. It's nothing. Meeting famous people is not like a starstruck thing for me because I was around it since I was a little youngin'. But back to Jamie Foxx. The day I met him, he was shooting for 3 days on site. The production company was called It's a No-Brainer. The name of his pilot is titled Tommy's Little Girl. Tommy's Little Girl. And when I met Jamie Foxx, Corinne was with him. She was very young. I met Jamie Foxx in 2010, before I moved to the Valley. I was living in Compton at the time. I was living in Compton, in Front Hood, Crip neighborhood. I was living in Front Hood. I had a vehicle, of course, and I was married at the time, but anybody that worked downtown LA, that don't live in downtown LA, you're probably not driving to downtown LA. Because for one, to get a parking pass at your job is stupid expensive to pay every month. So most people didn't care for that. I done been on a train with lawyers, you know, and people who have their own businesses. But it was convenient to take the blue line. So if you're from Cali or you from LA and you done lived in Long Beach, Compton, Watts, and any other parts of LA, you know about the blue line. I used to catch the Imperial Station blue line at the Rosa Parks Station, the blue line in Compton off Wilmington and Imperial. I used to catch the blue line to downtown LA, where my job, and all I had to do was just from 7th Street, I walk right on up to 6th Street, and the Los Angeles Center Studios, I'll tell y'all exactly where it is. It's off 6th Street and Beaudry, B-A-U-D-R-Y, Beaudry, B-A-U-D-R-Y, or Bixel, because there's a big lot, it's a property. So I'll see, so it's either 6th and Bixel, or excuse me, 6th and Beaudry, or 6th and Bixel Street. So when Jamie Foxx was shooting this pilot there, I met him. And when I met him, Corinne was in the passenger seat, the front driver's side passenger seat. Jamie Foxx was behind the driver's seat. He was in the back seat on the driver's side. And I remember the day I met him. He had a driver, and the windows, it was tinted, so I couldn't see nothing in it at first. And so the driver rolled his windows down, and I could see Corinne, but of course I don't know who the hell she was. So I was like, "How you doing, my man? What production are you here for?" And he was like, he just kind of pointed to the back. I said, "Okay, what production are you here for, sir?" And then Jamie Foxx rolls his window down halfway. He didn't even look at me. He just wanted me to see his face so I could be like, "Oh, okay." So I seen, I was, "Okay, how you doing, Mr. Fox? I got you, man. Hey, we already got it set up for you, man. You park right here in the turn court, VIP. Here's your pass right here," which it was a pass to put in the dashboard. So, you know, if any of my other security crew or team was doing their checks, they would know that that vehicle, any vehicle that was up there in the turn court, was allowed to be there, because we had a very, very strict policies there. But anyway, he had the tattoo on the back of the head. I saw it because he was walking around. Even Stacey Dash popped up that week. I think he was dating Stacey Dash at that time. Remember, y'all, this was in 2010. So Stacey Dash popped up. I remember, like I was saying, Tyron Turner, the one from Menace to Society, Cocaine Kane, he was assisting Jamie Foxx on this pilot too. So he was connected to Jamie Foxx's production company for sure. So Tyron Turner, Mitch Richmond showed up too. I remember it was in like a white Escalade on like 26s or some shit. But Mitch Richmond showed up too. But the whole time I was seeing Jamie Foxx, I remember telling myself, I was like, "Damn, this nigga really did get this tattoo on the back of his head." So any of you goofies out here talking about, "Oh man, he just got that for a movie, man. That wasn't even real." Man, shut up. You don't even know what you're talking about. Because I met the nigga in person. That shit was a permanent tattoo. But about a month or so, or a few weeks prior to Jamie Foxx having this medical emergency, I noticed that tattoo had vanished from the back of his head. And I'm talking about fast forward to today. A month or so, or maybe a few weeks before he had his medical emergency, I noticed when he popped up at a Creed premiere or whatever it was, or a Creed party, you know, for the movie, the new Creed movie, he showed up and he showed love to Michael B. Jordan and the other guy, the other dude that he ended up fighting in the movie. Forget the actor's name. And I didn't see that tattoo. And as soon as I didn't see that tattoo, I made a video the next day talking about it. And then a few weeks after, all of a sudden, breaking news, Jamie Foxx is in the hospital, blah, 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 blah. So, and I was like, it started really confusing me. I was like, what the hell's going on? I just was talking about this nigga's tattoo. I even made a video, posted it on my page, on my YouTube channel. And now, this is going on. So I was very, very puzzled and confused as to what was going on. But then I started asking myself, was that really Jamie Foxx? Was that guy that I saw who didn't have a tattoo in the back of his head, was that really Jamie Foxx? Or was this somebody that was acting like, who looked like Jamie Foxx or whatever, but wasn't really Jamie? So I made a few more videos after that. I connected with Minister Cloud of the Don. He came across my video, and I came across some of his videos, but he was tripping out about that because he was like, man, that's crazy, dog. This nigga really don't have that tattoo really did vanish. And because Minister Cloud of the Don has a much bigger platform than me, I'm grateful, man. I ain't gonna never hate. I'm grateful that he is bringing that to light. Hey, keep stepping on him, Minister Cloud of the Don. Please keep speaking on that, because we both know there's something suspicious about that. Very suspicious that this tattoo vanishes. There was no reports that, oh, he had got some kind of procedure done on his head to get it removed. There was nothing. It just mysteriously vanished. And then next thing you know, Jamie Foxx mysteriously vanished. So they are running a play on us, man. They are somehow, some way, they are trying their hardest to convince us that allegedly Jamie Foxx is doing well, he's good, and he's recovering. But all of these stories are not adding up. First they say he got a stroke. Then they say he had got the jab and he ended up going paralyzed and blind and partially in one eye. Then his daughter says, oh, nah, the media running wild. He was playing pickup ball the other day. He been out. And that's the case. Why didn't TMZ didn't report that? Because we know TMZ, they be on top of everything. They report everything. So, it's a whole lot of confusion. A whole lot of confusion. And the truth gonna always come to light. But just know this, y'all. Don't be fooled by the lies. Even if we don't know the full truth, do not be fooled by the lies. Jamie Foxx had a permanent tattoo on his head. And if he really had it removed, I think he would have said something. I think he would have had would have been some kind of a scar there, something to show evidence that he had some kind of procedure done on his head. But this is your head we're talking about. Your brain is in your head. It'd be very dangerous to get some type of laser type of a procedure to remove some type of ink work done on your head. I mean, maybe it is possible, but I'm not convinced that that was the case with Jamie Foxx. I just feel like they couldn't duplicate. They could not duplicate this permanent tattoo that Jamie Foxx had already. Or maybe they just felt like they probably think us as the public like, oh, they don't know. They ain't paying attention to this dude, Jamie Foxx. We can tell them anything. What the hell are they gonna prove? Well, we may not can prove what's the truth or not, but we can prove what's a lie. So, y'all, keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open on this Jamie Foxx character, or these Jamie Foxx characters, because I bet you. No, let me not bet yet. Let's just see. Let's just wait until they interview Jamie Foxx. Since they're making us feel like Jamie Foxx is okay, and they want to keep pushing this, and they want to roll with this play, All right, let's see if he's ever going to do any more interviews. If he does any interviews, if his shades are going to be off. He might have some shades on just to blind you from seeing it, the eyes. You know, they say the eyes are the seats of the soul. So we'll see. But pay attention, y'all. Don't fall for the okie doke. If you want to give it the benefit of the doubt, cool. But don't just tell yourself, don't convince yourself like, oh nah, I don't know what you talking about. That's Jamie. Okay? Good luck with that one. Because he gonna have to answer a whole lot of questions. A whole lot of misinformation has been put out there. And Jamie Foxx has yet to address anything and say whether something is true or something is not true. But y'all have a blessed night, man. Y'all have a blessed night. Like I said, when I met Corinne, she was very young. I even escorted her to the liquor store, which was across the street, because they didn't have all their catering business wasn't going to cater until the afternoon, and they got there a little early. But I didn't know who she was. But, you know, I was just being a gentleman and being polite because she couldn't walk out of the area. The side of the property that she was trying to walk out on to go to the liquor store, I couldn't allow her to walk over there because it was only vehicles only to be allowed on that side. So I told her, I said, "Ma'am, young lady, let me escort you. I got to escort you because I can get in trouble if I let you go through up this ramp right here." She was very polite, and I even escorted Tyron Turner. I had to do the same thing because he couldn't walk out there, but he wanted to get something from the liquor store. So, but she was a sweet young lady. I mean, if I had to guess, she was probably, I don't know, 16, 17. I don't know. She was young though. But anyway, Jamie Foxx definitely had a tattoo. He definitely had that tattoo when I met him, and he had a little arrogance about him. You know, he was acting really Hollywood for sure. But you know, it didn't matter to me. I met plenty of celebrities, and I met some of my favorite celebrities at the LA Cine Studios, and they were very awesome to me. They were cool. They didn't act Hollywood, and they didn't, you know, act funny style with me, like maybe Jamie and a few others. But I don't have no ill will towards him. But I do have to call it like I see it and call it like it is. And I know for a fact that tattoo is very permanent. So that's why I have a lot of substance to what I say in regards to this, because I actually met him in person. And I know that something that's not right about this situation with Jamie Foxx. For sure. But y'all have a good evening, man. And let's keep observing and reporting.